everyone, today I'll be reviewing this new movie dropped on Netflix and it's called Passing, starring Tessa Thompson, Ruth Negga, Andrew Holland. This movie is directed by Rebecca Hall. So when I first saw the trailer for this movie, I thought, oh, this movie looks really silly. So I had really low expectation for this movie. After watching this movie, I can't believe it how much good time I had watching this movie. This movie was absolutely amazing watch for me. That being said, I do see some people will be bored out of their mind watching this movie because this movie is extremely slow paced. When you watch it, you feel the pace for this movie. It's so slow, and somehow still this movie was so engaging, so interesting, and some of the stuff this movie had to say very interesting and very good. Again, the time it was like the time frame it was made in New York City that time, I thought it was really good and very well done. And this movie is directed by beautiful Rebecca Hall. When I saw she's directing this movie with other two beautiful ladies like Tessa Thompson and Ruth Negga, I don't know why. I thought it's going to be something not that interesting movie, especially the name Passing. It's when you even learn about the story is Passing. Is like in this movie you see Ruth Negga. She is Erlene. In that time, she's kind of passing in New York City. Like she's passing as a white woman, although she's half. Like she's a mixed person, so she's like half white and half black. But in that time frame, she's passing as a white person, and that is what this movie starts with. But how this movie takes you into Tessa Thompson and her life and that time frame again. She was living in that place with her two beautiful kids and her husband, and they are pretty successful where they live there. But still, when she sees this friend Erlene after a long time, how her interaction with her changed her life forever. That is what this movie is about. But way it was done, I don't know why. I had really good time watching all the costume in this movie, the set pieces, the way they talk. It looks so good. Although this movie is black and white, I think I understand why she picked black and white, Rebecca Hall, because she probably wanted to make you feel like you are watching this character, their journey. You don't get lost in their shade of their skin color. I think that's why she picked that. That being said, in this movie, the minute Stellan Skarsgård, he shows up. If you know Stellan Skarsgård, if you have seen him in A Big Little Lie, how good he is as an actor. The 2-minute scene he has in this movie, oh my god, he stole that whole scene. He's so good on those, the dialogue, the way he was saying it. Really, I was feeling all the chill in my body, with all the things that Tessa Thompson was feeling, I was feeling with her. But the way still he was such a good actor when he says this dialogue with such a thing that casually he says it, he makes you feel something, but same time he's such a good actor. You can see it in his face, he's doing good job. So taking this role, especially saying all those things, I was not able to say this. He was able to say those things. So I was like, oh. So in this movie, I really love Tessa Thompson, especially the way she portrayed this character, Renee. Because Tessa Thompson, she's very talented actress if you put her in right role. Like last year, I saw her in Sylvie's Love. I thought she was amazing in that movie. But also I saw her in Men in Black. That movie did not work for her. So movie like that, I don't think she shine as an actress. But whenever you put her in a small movie or intimate movie like this, she does so good. Because this whole movie is around her, around her face, what she's thinking. Sometimes she's falling asleep, all the things she's thinking about Arlene. That is what this movie is mainly about. Somehow she really captured your attention. And the way she done in this movie, I really enjoyed. Then again, I'm saying this again. Just because I enjoyed it, doesn't mean it's going to be everybody's cup of tea like this. If you didn't like this movie, I understand, because it's extremely slow paced. Some people will be bored. But overall, watching this movie, it was fun. So Ruth Negga's character, I will say, her character wasn't I didn't get into her mind. I mean, I got her mind from outside. We saw her character from Tessa Thompson's eye. I wish we got more of her. and how this movie ended. Like, I had to fast forward that scene to see how this movie ended, because like I was like, did John pushed her, or like because, and so it's, I'm going to be spoiler section now, so if you don't want to know about this section, tune out if you have not seen this movie. So when in the way this movie wrapped up, like when we see actually Arlene, she fell from the building and she died, and I fast forward a couple of times to see. So because the Ren, she was feeling all those things about her. Is she here to steal her husband? Is she still here to steal her life, her thing? Although she's always coming to her as a friend, because Rene always feel this distance with her. Uh, in a way, looks like Rene is kind of like did this and she fell, and the John was coming. So it's kind of a still accident. But looks to me like Rene kind of pushed her like this. But it's not like she intentionally pushed her. I think it was just accident. Overall, how this movie ended, I was like, tragedy, I guess. Overall, I had really good time watching this movie. This movie is wonderfully directed by Rebecca Hall. I know many people will be like, why is she directing this story? But on the end of the day, I feel like she done really good job, and that is her story she wanted to tell. And I'm really so happy with this movie, the way it was done, all the racial comment it had. I thought they were really good, but not on your nose type good. Something other movie does, which like turns people off. This movie was quite good, I thought. Anyway, that's my thought on this movie. Let me know in the comment what do you think about it, and if you enjoyed my review, don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to check out my other review on Netflix movie, and please take care.